Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the way to Akim wa Akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit, another modern day Madness and Prophecies. Alright, your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. A lot going on as always. Alright, let's get to it.
Cash, I'll be the rubber band. Okay. If you'll be the cash, I'll be the rubber band. You'll be the match.
So, I'm sorry about that, y'all. So, you see what the American military is on. Well, what are these heathen doing? So, you know, you got Americans, you know, can't tell the difference between a PP and a VV. Well, how are the heathen getting ready for this upcoming war? Let's take a look. Oh, Salah. So this looks like, you know, some technology that they're, you know, getting worked in the mix. And that right there can be rolled, you know, you can put that, it looks like that SAM, that SAM system, surface to air missile, right? You can set that up out your fucking, the back of your Ford Ranger, it looked like. You know, that's some serious firepower stuffed in a fucking passenger vehicle. Alright, what else? Another clip.
Say, I'm not a racist, okay? But men go to war, and women and children flee war. Where are all the women and children? Please. Everybody that's coming over are fighting age men. They're soldiers. Now, are they there to protect us, or are they there to round us up? What are these immigration centers for if we're not using them? What are all these new prisons for if we're not using them? Prisoners are being released early, on tag. What are the FEMA camps built for? The largest one can accommodate 2 million people. But where the hell do they expect to find 2 million people? And more importantly, why? There's something else going on they're not telling us about. Because it's cataclysmic. And we should be told. We should be allowed to make preparations. Putin, who's supposed to be the bad guy, has made preparations for every single one of his citizens. Man, woman and child. But what are our governments doing for us? Absolutely nothing. So you want to know what immigration is really all about? Ask them. Because they're working with the SAS. They're working with our military. They are soldiers. That's my view. Why is it that our own veterans are living on the streets? Why our own people are living on the streets? And yet these people can come over and live in hotels and get £175 a week. That's more than our unemployed get. Because they're on the payroll. There is something being planned and it's not good. Not good at all. For any of us. And I said before, where are all the women and children? Men go to war, women and children flee war. Why are they coming here? There's no war here. Why aren't they fighting for their own countries? Why are they coming here? And why are we accommodating them when we're not even accommodating our own people? Let me first.
So she laid it down. So you see, you know, the plan, defeminize the American men and soldiers and sneak in these heathen. Alright, it's gonna go down here. The elite no longer need America. So they are setting the course for their NWO to be set up. But the Heavenly Father has them in the trick bag. Because all the nations are going to turn against them, and ultimately you're going to have the arrival of Yahweh Shai, the electing angels. But we're seeing the floor plan being laid. It is by no accident that decades of weakening of men's sperm counts and, you know, population control, and now look where we're at. So now the war's about to pop off, and the men of America are not ready, and all these heathen are ready to go. All right, let me get this one out of Obadiah. All these nations are ready to go while this place is planned. The whore that rides upon the beast is about to get devoured by the 10 heads that are under it. All right, the 10 horns. All right, Obadiah 1, and I want to get 7 is what I mainly want. Obadiah 1 and 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There was none understanding in him. So these heathen who Esau Edom once had in subjection, had under his power, they're no longer afraid of him, and they are ready to wage war against this man, while the people of this country have become effeminized and weakened, and they're no longer fit for war. Isaiah 30, not 30, 13, where's that? Nahum. There's that one in Isaiah, but the one I wanted actually was in Nahum. I had read it recently. Here we go. Nahum 3, and, yep, 13, it says, behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. The gates of thy land shall be set wide open unto thine enemies. The fire shall devour thy bars. All right, and this is similar to the one in Jeremiah 51 and 30, where it tells you the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. So while these niggas is up dancing to Justin Bieber, you got these heathen ready to fucking bomb this place into outright oblivion. And that's exactly what's about to happen here. That's exactly what's about to happen here. Make no mistake about it. All right, next clip. All right, this next one, I'm gonna play a clip of these younglings. All right, the younglings of America are fucking through. All right, and it's not only Jake, but it's these little Edomite kids too. All these either, don't get it twisted. We get on Jake a lot. We get on the nigga woman a lot. But the white woman's a piece of shit too. Only difference is, you have a higher chance of man, fuck it, man. Let me just let this clip play. All these people are through, and they little bastard slips. All right, fuck.
First look at the 12-year-old boy who cops say opened fire at deputies along with a 14-year-old girl. Today he was in court, and considering his age, it's hard to fathom the charges he's facing. Many news outlets have decided to show his face, even though he's a minor, because of the seriousness of the incident and the charges. Les Trump reports.
He looks like he could be in the principal's office for some silly prank at school, but this 12-year-old is in huge trouble with the law.
You're also charged with attempted first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer.
Travis O'Brien and a 14-year-old girl are accused of opening fire on cops during a 30-minute shootout.
Gunshot fired. Everybody get hard cover.
They were coming out to kill cops. The 12-year-old did not speak during today's hearing, at which the judge referred to him as Mr. O'Brien.
Thank you, Mr. O'Brien.
Cops say the boy and the girl ran away from a home for troubled youth. They broke into a house and found 2 shotguns, an AK-47, and a handgun. When cops arrived, the girl reportedly said to the boy, "I'm gonna roll this down like GTA," referring to the violent video game Grand Theft Auto.
Shooting out the rear window toward my direction.
Deputies ducked for cover behind trees.
They just busted out the window in the back. Stand by. Female has a shotgun in her hand. Stand by.
Put the gun down now!
She's got the AK and the shotgun. She's wrapping around the top of her neck.
Then came the stunning realization that they were being fired upon by children.
Hey guys, just hold behind hard cover. Let's not shoot these kids, man. Let's just hold. Take your time. 10-4, they're shooting at me. She's re-racking around inside the shotgun. Alright, let's not engage.
Yo, who the fuck taught a 14-year-old how to load a shotty, bro? God damn.
Anymore. Let's not challenge them. Just hold behind hard cover. We're just going to hang out here.
You can hear.
This was put up by Willie D. And when you go and look at the comments, it's mainly Jake talking. But the same thing that everybody noticed, You know, these are two little young Edomites. Had this have been two young Jake, they would have fucking shot an AC-130 attack, you know, Harrier jet over them, you know, would have shot missile fire on their ass. But since it was two Edomites, you know, oh, y'all get to cover. Let's not hurt nobody here. Let's see if we can talk to them. But you see what these younglings are on nowadays, y'all.
One officer praying it doesn't end badly.
Don't let me do this. Don't do this.
You can hear.
And, you know, some cops be talking for their camera. Cops are actors. You know, cops will say things to try to, you know, so when the judge is reviewing the tape, they can give them a, you know, the decision, lean it their way. Yeah, cops are camera actors, bro.
The restraint of the deputies pleading not to have to use their guns.
Cops say the girl, seen in this photo given to the news media by her father, was shot and wounded when she refused orders to drop the shotgun and opened fire from behind a parked car.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least 10 bullet holes.
30 seconds later, young Travis O'Brien came out of the house with his hands raised.
They shot through the bedroom window. They shot from the garage door. I mean, this is like Bonnie and Clyde.
You know what, y'all? I completely didn't even pay attention, but something was telling me, but this got to be Florida. And I saw under that guy's name it said Florida. This is definitely some Florida activity. But you see the type of time that these little younglings are on. Let's get this. 7-year-old rapper is going viral for this video where he's rapping about getting top, shooting guns, and ducking police. So let's take it back. So y'all heard what he talking about, man. So let's see what people saying. It says we have to stop encouraging this type of behavior in our community. This child has no clue what he's talking about. He's just trying to emulate what he's used to hearing in rap. 12, get behind me. I'ma do 60 miles per hour. He said, nigga, you ain't even break the speed limit on the highway. And that's how, you know, y'all, you know, lead up a child in the way that they should go, and when they were old, they will not depart from it. That little nigga don't know what is fast and what ain't. This nigga said 60 miles per hour. Nigga, they'll catch up to you on foot doing that, showing you that he's being led astray. But hey, oh well, fuck it, right? You know, he's a little 230, and fuck it, do what you gonna do, right? Says little nigga should be playing flag football or Spider-Man game, but he talking about stepping on ops' graves. Umar was right. Says, I don't care how old Jit is, he's sliding. See, so on one hand you have Jake getting on it, on the other hand you have niggas condemning it. This is where we're at. It says this ain't sliding, this is ignorance. He needs to be rapping about school or something else. Pay attention to the words coming out of his mouth. Somebody taught him that negativity, and that's true. What you in this society, so who's the one in charge showing our kids all of these foul things?
Let it be the first and last time I see you do that, please. So take that off immediately.
Here, I'll go. Take it off.
And you guys never ever let my son put a dress on, ever. Ever. You understand me? Sorry, please. Like ever.
No worries. We're gonna do that.
So Esau Edom has set up a system that is allowing all of these younglings to be indoctrinated so they grow up to either want to be the opposite sex or to grow up to be a demon. That's why you have scriptures like this in Sirach. You know, I go to it a lot, right? If we were training up our younglings in the way of righteousness, then things would be good, but they are not good because we're not allowed to, for the most part. Sirach 30 and 1. He that loveth his son causes him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. So chastising your children physically, it keeps them in line so that they don't grow up to be demons. Verse 2, he that chasteneth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. So when you raise up your younglings correctly, that gets in the way of what Esau Edom can do to manipulate them mentally to be a demon. So him knowing this, what has he set up? Child protective services, the school system, truancy laws, right? If you don't, vaccination, vac list, the schedule, right? If you don't incorporate your child to some degree to this man's system, he justifies himself by way of his draconian laws, speaking as a dragon, to come and arrest, jail you, and separate you from your child. So him knowing this, he makes sure you can't train them up in the way that they should go, so that he has possession over the mind, so that they grow up to be tools that he can use to jail and make money off, or kill and still make money off, right? Destroyed, y'all. Man. Man. Hey, and this right now, right here, this real quick, this ain't nothing new. I know y'all done seen this. That nigga Dwight Howard acknowledges hookup with man from Instagram, denies SA and forced threesome. And this ain't new. He had that one tall trans band come out some years ago saying, hey, I was getting down with Dwight, right? And it's funny because recently he just did that video where he was raising his kids, had them in the gym exercising, trying to be dad of the year, and he's a whole bati boy. Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. You bitches is nasty. This nigga got multiple kids, and all you bitches know he like going to play with man, but because he got that basketball money, you just told him put a Jimmy on when he dealing with them niggas. But you all up in a so-called average man face telling us we not shit because we not high value men. You bitches ain't shit, dog. That nigga not shit, and every bitch that never came in contact with him ain't shit. And in general. Alright, moving on, man. Let me get these people, man. Let me let the brother speak.
Speaking to what, man? The children of the light. So if we keep the light through the end, grace and mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, we gotta be those men. Alright, we gotta receive that salvation, man. According to what's written. Not according to anything in our flesh, but it's what preordained, man.
Second Ezra 16 and 40. Oh my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. And he's wearing those evils. So being a pilgrim, meaning you can't be too tied to the things here. Ultimately, you got to look at this as this is here on America was just a stepping stone to get us to the next phase. Right? We go from glory to glory. We ain't gonna be doing this forever. You think we're gonna be on YouTube, old videos, preaching out on the street forever? No.
God, hey, that brother right there in the blue. I forget the brother's name, but I know he's from the GMS Des Moines, Iowa camp. I met the brother once up in Chicago at it like that. A meeting of the Midwest, probably. Oh shit, like 5 years ago or so. Hey, Shalom, brother. Hey, I forget your name, brother, but Shalom. He's down there with the brothers, Elder Yashwamba and them. Preaching. And like both of them said, all right, the elect is predetermined to make it. All right, and like the elder was saying, we're not going to be here forever, y'all. So keep in mind, all the things that we deal with in a day, just remember, man, we looking towards the kingdom. This is not our rest. Don't let nothing of this world get to you too much to where you're wigging out. Remember, y'all, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has a kingdom prepared for us. Like the elder said, we going from glory to glory. We're about to be done with this phase, and we're about to get to the rest of the book, to the kingdom living. Ice cream eating, lemonade sipping. Luke 12 and 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Okay? That's what we got coming to us, the kingdom, man. We not finna be here forever arguing with these motherfuckers, man.
Chapter he was speaking to what, man? The children of the
shit. You just had that lady die who was a scoffer, Nefertiti Titty, whatever the fuck her name was, right? We're not about to be dealing with vocab forever. We're not going to deal with the police riding up on you forever. These bills forever. All this shit's about to come to its close. It's what's the word? Not the climax, but what is it? You have The rising action, falling action, the conclusion. We about to come to the conclusion of this shit, dog. We about to come to the conclusion of this shit. Now let me get this one video, and we'll close it out with this one. This might time with another video. Well, you know what, actually? I'm going to save that, because I'm going to tie that in another video with false flags, how Babylon likes to do false flags, and more stuff like that is coming out. So what we'll actually do is we'll deal with oh man, we'll deal with this.
And a lot of black women would say, why do you call him daddy? Because he's raising me. He's raising me. My father probably stopped giving me what I needed when I was around 13 years old. So now you got a woman that's 13, and now I'm 35, and now I got a bunch of money, what we consider to be a bunch of money. Let me just be real clear about that, okay? Now I got this money. Now I'm taking care of everybody. Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna make me grow up? But when that man, when we were just best friends, and when we got together, this is what he said to me. He said, when we were best friends and you were married to other men, you were not my responsibility. You were my sister, but not my responsibility. As my wife, you are my responsibility. And a lot of black women...
So right here, you know, so she's giving praises to her man as she should. And you see, you know, Monique, you know, she's had her ups and downs. Recently, you know, she's turned from her super nigga ways. She's still a person in the world, but she's not, you know, that loud, brash mouth demon that she was, you know, 20-some years ago, hamming it up to get that money on the camera, because she has acknowledged the wrong of her ways, and she's trying to teach other black women, and they all getting on her and abandoning her, especially when she says things that are in the benefit of the man and that prove how black women have been co-opted to help destroy their own men. Let's look at another sister.
See, I'm about to start some trouble this morning, and a lot of y'all not gonna like what I'm gonna say, but it is what it is. Mamas, okay? I'm talking to every woman who look like me. We have coddled our boys so much that we have destroyed them in the process. And this is why we have so many trans women coming after the original. We have so many trans women that are ready to argue us down about womanhood, because this is our fault. We cater to this foolery. And so now we're reaping the backlash of the nonsense that we have caused. And at the same time, while we coddled our sons, we pushed our men away and act like our men are nothing. But look at this nonsense now. Look at the foolery we have caused. Take heed to the message.
Take heed to the message. And most our people won't. Therefore, most our people must be destroyed. You know, hey, I don't, y'all, this is like, you know, how many times and from how many people do you got to hear it get said? You niggas are brainwashed, and you are running around with the mentality of the oppressor, designed to use yourselves to promote, to kill yourselves, to destroy yourselves and your offsprings after you until you all die. And you niggas still don't fucking see it. You still don't fucking see it. So at this point, what's all that's left for the average Jake? To destroy them utterly. The warning has gone out, right? But they don't want to listen. So what's left? Destroy them. You know, they don't want to listen. The women don't want to repent. The young little monster niggas don't want to repent. So what you got to do? You got to take their ass out behind the village, pick up some stones, and destroy them. All right. And I'm just getting the scripture for her. You know, she's admitting, you know, hey, we took part in destroying our people, which, you know, we were all brainwashed at one point. But now at this point, y'all, if a motherfucker don't want to come back, if a motherfucker don't want to wake up, man, fuck them, man. Revelation 22:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So that's where we're at with it, y'all. That's where we're at with it, man. The warning is out here. Either motherfuckers gonna take heed or they're gonna not. You know, so that's about it. Modern day Madness and Prophecies. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations. All like the Akim, Wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.